Yeah. I know my city, my home, my backyard, my place, and still I roam. And I found myself in MIA. Did I stay? No. I did my pro thing, well, they talked about blow. That yayo that they know, I don't. I know MICs and G's that don't talk and brag, they won't. I know my blocks, my strips, my friends, my homies, and still these road trips for miles on interstates and airways. All of that to try to get up on some airways. Heard Jared say that LA misses me, well, hell, what's up, airplane? Touchdown, it varies, I say. I know these kids, these listeners, fans, local critics, and they telling me, do it again, I cannot stand. Must move along, break bread, steadfast, no land. Heiruspecs is flyweight in my state, I feel at home, but I'm also known up in other places. You're all familiar faces, and
what I know, I'll be coming home.
What I've been through,
I can't forget about it. What I know, I'll be coming home.
what I've been through,
I can't forget about it.
I come back, I know a good spot for breakfast, right up the street from Ferns. I used to live just to turn the corner away. I used to wait for the 21 bus with the headphones and beats I made, saying I know
I'll be coming home.
I know this stretch of tar so well was here when it used to be a picture of hell. And I've seen the scene as being teaming with seemingly endless skills. Stand up and miss the fucking bill. Happens, it's all good. Small fish in a small hood. Don't try to put a big shoe on a small foot. I know my limits, my spots, my loyalties. Hold up, why did the show stop? I had to get away, move about in my birthplace. Switch the way that I see what would be my birthplace. You see, Billy from the outside, inside is chaos. Please tell these suckers just to try to lay off. My friends question the move and fans did too. This is life, what's another state for me to run through? What's at stake? Money is nothing really, it's 1, 2. The art of doing me was written by Sun Tzu. And
What I know, I'll be coming home.
what I've been through,
I can't forget about it. What I know, I'll be coming home.
what I've been through.
I can't forget about it.
Listen, we may see these tapes and wax and tours and swords, get start on tracks. Heard a blind eye to haters claiming that we had a gimmick that was right after high school. We wasn't thinking about our image. I know, cause really Heiruspecs has been there. Heard all the rumors, gone out of town and got love in deep shows. Walked on stage and got love for 3 shows. Come off stage and been love for these shows. I know this streets talk, I'm just glad that we mention. They get jealous and hate it, it ain't affecting my tension. I grew up around cats that are not my fans. They don't understand why I was blessed with the band for one song and dressing cause it feels so important. My friends don't have to love this tier, but they support it. Got a anthem for everything, a anthem for everything. They get all loud, throw your hands up and everything. Where you at,
When I
y'all?
think about
Hands
it,
up, come on.
can I live my life without
What
it?
I've been through.
I can't forget about
Where you at? In the back, hands up,
When I
y'all.
think about
Where
it,
the love, hands
can I
up,
live my
y'all.
life without
What
it?
I've been through.
I can't forget about it.
Midway Felix, rapper.
Josh, guitar.
DVRG, keyboards.
Twinkie Jiggles, bass.
Peter, drummer.
Muad'Dib, singer, vocal percussionist.
Heiruspecs is
Heiruspecs is dope live instruments.
A live hip hop group.
my main love.
St. Paul.
Heiruspecs started around 1997 at Central High School, sort of between myself and Sean, originally in a recording class in the basement of the school, jamming a lot. We started performing and we didn't really have a name, so as we put together our first few shows, the flyers just said live hip hop. At one point I told Sean, I'm not gonna make another flyer if we don't have a name. And this was sort of in passing between classes in a hallway, and he just come from a Latin class. And he was like, I like the word Heiruspecs. I'm like, Heiruspecs? Okay, cool. I didn't know how to spell it. I didn't go to Latin class. I don't know what it is. So I just wrote it out the way that made sense to me, which is horribly wrong.
Sean and Felix and I were in the recording arts program at St. Paul Central High School, which was run by Red Freeberg, which was, sort of part music theory, but it was really a lot more beyond that about kind of the music business and how to, live and function as a working musician, which I think was like invaluable for us as we grew as a band.
When you got to get a show out of the high school so you could put your poster up on the brick wall on Red's program, it was this source of pride of going, yep, I did something good enough that they'll let me do it not in this building.
Who could have more flyers on the wall became a contest. That was one of the ways that Red taught hustle. If you could put your flyer on the wall, he'd make a point to call it out in class and be like, so-and-so's got a flyer up here. Why are the rest of you guys sleeping? Get on the wall. Beat that guy,
It's absolutely the case that this group wouldn't exist if Red Freeberg didn't have the recording program. And I don't know if it was even maybe a joke at first when we talked about, what if we started a scholarship? I don't know that any of us really thought that it was actually going to be something that would stick around as an idea that we all would end up getting behind on such a kind of a deep level. I think now we can envision kind of not doing that. It's always just really rewarding to get all of these applications and just read these young people's stories, because we see a lot of ourselves and we relate to a lot of the things that we read about.
Where we came from is important to us, so we want to support things that are going to continue to come out of that melting pot that created us.
The hardest part of it for me is deciding who gets the scholarship at the end of the year. That's the hard part. The money doesn't seem like the hard part. Money is a reality. At some point, we do actually have to put the money in the bank in order to do that, but that doesn't seem like the hard part.
If y'all know it, come on. Easy. I see y'all. If y'all know it, sing along. It goes, it's for the live shows, it's for the beats, and it's for the woman who sleeps under my sheets. So it's for the energy which builds exponentially. It's for my friends who keep on reinventing me. It's for the live shows, it's for the beats, and it's for the woman who sleeps under my sheets. So it's for the energy which builds exponentially. It's for my friends who keep on reinventing me. On my fifth day, my day off, I'm up early. The early worm gets the big bite by little birdie. The early bird gets chased and caught by the cat. Watch your back, little bird, because I'm up from my nap. Yes, I got a cable TV and I got a cable mic. It's only got channel, but the reception is tight. I'm flying by the seat of my pants, so at the end of the night, your records come alive and bake for the daylight. Now, miles away, my brother's in his room playing games like StarCraft, burning other people to blame. And likewise, right here, right now, to show a progression. Fingers, mic, next lesson. The session gets deeper, follow me through. I brought my pen and pad and just a little inspiration to guide you if you could just listen and learn. Itching to burn, fishing for the rhythm, we're giving them to return. Saying it's for the live shows, it's for the beats, and it's for the woman who sleeps under my sheets. So it's for the energy which builds exponentially. It's for my friends who keep on reinventing me. It's for the live shows, it's for the beats, and it's for the woman who sleeps under my sheets. So it's for the energy which builds exponentially. It's for my friends who keep on reinventing me. You guys can make noise for him. He's our DJ. Wake up, it's only morning, get dressed, turn on my radio. Another beautiful day in my neighborhood. Since the mornings when I'm mostly inspired, though I'm still a bit tired, I write because I'm feeling like the flavor's good. Saturday was yesterday, last week, and nothing's open now except the coffee shops, which really ain't my style. I smile as I'm writing, this world is still asleep. It's just me and the sun, and we're conversing for a while. Now it's 50 in the early on, the shadow on my lawn becomes a midget as the sun moves along. A little bit more hustle as I nod to my neighbors. They have no idea they gon' be in this song. They cool, still the dopest person out there. My mother, she sets me for my rapping as if rapping was my lover. And she accepts me for my rapping, of course, because art needs inspiration, needs a source. Don't blink and PM on this day. I'm driving by, I'm driving away, driving to say my throat hurts, so I'm talking really no word. And everybody's out there writing, calling Felix a jerk. So what doesn't make you wince now could only make you better. We'd all be better swimmers if the earth was really wetter. The moral of the story is to remain untold. It never really ends, it just twists and unfolds. Saying it's for the live show, for the beats and the woman who sleeps under my sheets. So it's for the energy which builds exponentially. It's for my friends who keep on reinventing me. It's for the live show, it's for the beats and it's for the woman who sleeps under my sheets. So it's for the energy which builds exponentially. It's for my friends who keep on reinventing me. The live show, beats and the woman who sleeps under my sheets. So it's for the energy which builds exponentially. It's for my friends who keep on reinventing me. Live show, beats, the woman who sleeps under my sheets. That energy which builds exponentially. My friends who keep on reinventing me.
All right, so everybody out there is calling Felix a jerk. So what doesn't make you wince now could only make you better. We'd all be better swimmers if the earth was really wetter. That line just came from, at the time, there were some people writing some not super awesome press about my lyrical prowess. So at that time, I really just felt like, you know what, man, just let it roll off. At least they're talking about me. I'll take it. But that's the thing about art, right? Art is always subjective. So if there aren't critics saying good things and bad things, then you as an artist at some point are probably gonna stop and scratch your head and think, what am I doing wrong? Is this not art? Did I just make an appliance? Did I stop making art? Like, you know, what was it? You know, it's good to have those critics, good or bad. It helps check you as an artist and let you know where you are. If you need to recalibrate for your audience, sometimes that's appropriate, or if you need to go further away and get weirder, good, man.
Break hearts, disassemble them, spit, polish the spare part. Fire up the soldering iron, finish with rare art. Doc Jarvik's custom made cufflinks, bracelets, tie clips, piercings, placed for reconstructive facelifts and
I think the way that we approach creating these hip-hop beats is really by kind of thinking of and emulating a lot of the different production that we're really, I think, inspired by.
Early on in Heiruspecs, there was a part of our recording process and our writing process, which I feel like we really wanted it to emulate this sort of sound of that period, which really came a lot from the type of samplers that were used, which were primarily old samplers that got that like digital crunch. And we would try to do that with a band, which sounds clean, because here you've got this bass, and it's going through a nice amp, and you've got nice pedals, and you've got drums, they're naked, you know? It's like, we intentionally tried to make it sound like sonically not good in many cases, and I think it's because we wanted to bring that sound to our band.
sanctimonious, but most would only say holy. Promote defensive, oversensitive, colloquialist. Open riddles and clicks, slither and twitch, cripple and twist, grip tight, might never let it go. Flow, let the stereos pound, have me carried around.
When I play guitar, I often try to not sound like a guitar player whenever I can. My whole approach is like trying to figure out what space needs to be filled and fill it in a tasteful way, sort of in a more kind of textural or kind of ambient sense. And so that often ends up trying to do things that don't necessarily sound like guitars.
It's a balance between trying to find a texture or a rhythmic idea or some little kernel that is maybe reminiscent of a sample. That sounds like something that a producer would have pulled from a record because he wanted just that one chord played on this type of instrument to accentuate everything else that's going on.
We was eating noodles like we lived in Japan, but we lived on Rondo. I was writing like a madman, best laid plans, man, 10 years glory. Cause in the end, they just take you away like...
There's sort of 10 relatively crappy songs that you have to make the first time a live band meets a new set of rappers, where they're like, oh yeah, do some hard rock stuff. I want to do hard rock at the end. So then you get your song that has hard rock at the end, and then they're like, oh, let's do like one with jazzy, because we never get the jazzy samples. Like, play a ride cymbal and like, do you play upright bass? That one also sucks. And it's like,
We did all these for the
you
record.
get through those 10 songs. What do you write after that? When it's not just exciting because it's rap. It's not just a novelty because it's a band.
Right.
What's after that? I'm really proud of what we've done since that. And not so proud of what we did before that.
10 bad songs, and now we write great songs.
Solid gold from here on out.
Better late than never. They say we talking too loud. With all the ties we severed, I couldn't stand up so proud. With all these bridges burning down, I wouldn't stand some need. I wouldn't stand some need. I wouldn't ran from me. You gotta find your level. Just keep your feet on the ground.
Make some noise for Chastity Brown, y'all. I see the news, they talking sex trade Skyline. Al-Shabaab on West Bank, killings on the north side. Politicians call it my line. These gangs are smaller, but they still bang. Come about in school, you get bored and hang. Empty houses every block, they rent and don't care. Swiss cheesing up our city like they want the mice there. And the rats they follow. Summertime, these people act numb, they go dumb and get to making neighborhoods to feel like a slum. Been in the same house for weeks, the same porch for months, same mailman for years, man. What's the like to want? You feel that you deserve better and you do, so you go and get it. Options are a problem on the aristocratic. Where I'm from, we got these temperature swings. Don't expect we all the same, see what these temperatures bring. Other week I heard a story about resurgence of kings. Going back to the 80s and we've been feeling that sting.
Better late than never. They say we talking too loud. With all the ties we severed, oh, I couldn't stand up so proud. With all these bridges burning down, I wouldn't stand some need. I wouldn't stand some need. I would've ran from me. Gotta find your level. Just keep your feet on the ground.
In the winter it gets colder and we slower. Trucks pulling up to curbs. Speakers can be heard out to the suburbs. When the snow falls and it's all down and your rims gone and the food shelf open. Dorothy Day, if you come in, you will serve. My neighbor stole a copper out his own house and left. So it's sad a couple years. Nobody wants a project next door. They couldn't sell it, so they stayed. Nothing like feeling stuck to make you feel away. There's nothing so great about repression. Too much aggression, too much repression, too much of stressing. So may we take a lesson that if it's too much to take, we only give what we can take, and then we live to go and fight another day. Shoveling the sidewalk to keep it clear for kids to play. Once you ride every day to keep your road salt away. When the spring comes around and the news picks up, I don't want to have to feel the need to put a fist up. Fist
Better
up!
late than never.
Put them up!
They say we talking too loud. With all the ties we severed, I
One time for Chastity Brown, y'all.
Place matters in hip hop. Origins matter in hip hop. You are always going to walk away knowing where the person rapping is from. You know, there's very few exceptions to that rule.
Rap also shines a spotlight on a community. Either says, look how great this is, or look how messed up this
Right,
is.
exactly. Because, you know, ultimately that's kind of what you should do at some level, you know, is be a spokesman for your community to some degree.
But can we lose our street cred for a second and talk about the fact that, like, as cheesy as it sounds, like, I've been happy to be the spotlight for the positive parts of the city as much as the negative. I feel like I could be Lil Wayne and talk about, like, you know, yeah, I've seen prostitutes on University Avenue in St. Paul. That exists, but that's not what I rap about. In the same way that, like, some of the rap that I think people use as the stereotype for what rap is nowadays has really just said, our neighborhood is a hot mess, but I made it, right? I feel like we've done a pretty good job of saying things like, look how awesome St. Paul is, and we're from there. It's almost in a way sometimes of being like, don't you wish you were from here, sucker? Right? There have historically been neighborhoods where maybe you didn't want to tell everybody you were from. I don't know a lot of people who came from Frogtown when I was young. Like, my dad had a lot of friends in Frogtown, and they would all just say that they lived in Minneapolis if you asked them. You know, I like saying we're from Midway, St. Paul. You know, I grew up right on the border of Midway and Frogtown. For me, that's important to say just because I'm proud of where I'm from. Grass is greener right here.
How you feeling, Muad'Dib? Let me introduce the band. Let me do that. I haven't done that yet. That right there is Sean Twiggy Jiggles McPherson. This is Peter Leggett on drums. Josh on guitar. DBRG on keys. Me, I'm on the driver's side waiting for the green to happen. Waiting for the action like it's some sort of film. Sitting in the traffic feeling something build. But now the world is spinning and I'm sitting still. I've been here before, wherever here is same. Different days, same hole. But right now I'm wishing that something would explode so I can slip out the back door with time to unload. Like something other than I planned at the moment. Midlife crisis in my mid-20s. No soldier boy dance, it ain't funny. Money makes hurt feel hurt too, dirt dummy. Nose all money, cold all bone deep, phone beats over and over and no, I won't pick up. No, I'm not talking about a fucking sticker. Talking about the me in my own head and play a big up. If you had a career plus 2 jobs, get up. Been a family man and felt robbed, get up. Had a fly car in a filthy spot, get up. Felt the hiccups, it's time to get up. Get up if you had a career plus 2 jobs, get up. Been a family man and felt robbed, get up. Had a fly car in a filthy spot, get up. Felt the hiccups, it's time to get up. Get up. How you guys living over here, this side? You guys good? What about y'all in the middle? Y'all good? What about my friends over here? How y'all living? All right. St. Paul. I took a trip down south, saw what that's about. Man, it feels good to be back up in my house. Been around the way, had some time to play. Been around the spots and heard what you gotta say. Hey, local rappers are a dime a dozen, and internet critics don't pay a cent. All these older local rappers don't pay attention. Please leave me out of this, I'm trying to pay rent. We living in a world where we all got choices and Wall Street's the game. With a time where you don't have to play. Keep a couple chips stashed away. You know exactly what I'm about to say, right? Around, lay around, play around, die. Stay around, why? You tell me. I'm not pissed off, man, I'm feeling healthy. Just come a little louder when you're trying to tell me. If you had a career plus 2 jobs, get up. Been a family man and felt robbed, get up. Had a black car in a filthy spot, get up. Felt the hiccups, just time to get up. Get up if you had a career plus 2 jobs, get up. Been a family man and felt robbed, get up. Had a black car in a filthy spot, get up. Felt the hiccups, just time to get up. Get up, boom. One last one, boom. And it's short, boom. Bright lights on this night, walks with his mic, all in his sight, all in his right, his for the taking.
If you had a career plus 2 jobs, get up. Been a family man and felt robbed, get up. Had a fly car in a filthy spot, get up. Felt the hiccups, it's time to get up. Get up. If you had a career plus 2 jobs, get up. Been a family man and felt robbed, get up. Had a fly car in a filthy spot, get up. Felt the hiccups, it's time to get up.
Where you
get
at?
up.
Make some noise. Boom. Lowertown, where you at? Make noise. Boom.
Get up.
Where you
Get
at?
up.
Make some noise. Boom. Home building, where you at? Make some noise. Boom.
Felt the hiccups, it's time to get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up.
Thank you guys very much for coming out tonight. See you next time. Lowertown Live. St. Paul, St. Paul, St. Paul.
Indeed Brewing Company. We make the beer, you make the most of it.
This program is made possible by the state's Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund and the citizens of Minnesota.